Hello, everybody. My name is Shanette, and I am doing this, of course, for English 104. I am pretty excited to do this English class. I have already completed English Comp 1 and 2 in a community college, but I found it interesting as I was kind of going through some of the slides that a lot of the stuff that I went through in Comp 2 is related to what we are doing in this class with more depth, if I'm not mistaken. So, my name is Shanette. I'm from St. Louis. I have 5 children. I do work a PRN job, and I like to work out. Some of my goals for this class, I kind of had to write them down to gather my thoughts. But while in this class, in order for me to succeed, I want to make sure I thoroughly go through the reading. So how I do that is I kind of click through, like module 1, I just kind of click through it to see, kind of glance over what I'm getting ready to do, and then I go through it and I read it. My goal also is to dedicate at least 2 hours and 30 minutes from Monday through Saturday. If I have to give a couple of minutes, like an hour or so on Sunday, I will. But I try to like leave that day for a free day, like no gym and no gym and no homework. So I like to do that to kind of give my brain a break. I also want to know what I'm reading and know more so comprehend what I'm reading. So as I'm going through to be successful, I like to look up the words that I don't know and understand. That way I have a clear grasp on what I'm doing. I put inside my planner everything that's due on the day so that I can know in my planner and I can have a visual, because sometimes, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a mother of so many children, seeing so many assignments and dates, sometimes I get confused because I've done that in the past. So I want to make sure that I have everything prioritized. So knowing my grammar, always doing the reading, planning and prioritizing my working when it's due. I also want to start my essays early. So as soon as I'm knowing that there's an essay due, I want to, get started, like 5 to 6 days in advance, so I can correctly write, my essay and make sure that it flows. So just doing one paragraph at a time, so I can get feedback as well, so that I can know, hey, what can I fix, what can I change, because I really am striving to get an A in this class. I don't even want to settle for a B, but I really want an A in this class. That leads me to looking into tutoring. So I'm very interested now in getting tutoring. I kind of learned this from my children's school. They do a lot of tutoring for the children for free. Like they get together with the high school students and then they tutor the younger children. So I want to really get a lot of feedback on the things that I write, so it can help me to become a better writer, because I want to be an effective writer going throughout my college and my nursing career, because I'm going to school to be a nurse. So I really want to be successful in my writing. I know one thing with nurses, we have to do care plans, and we have to really know what to do and how to put things in there, and be precise. So I really want to do that effectively. I also want to, it says learn the 5 paragraph essay. So I want to know, specifically I want to make sure that I'm writing my paragraphs correctly. I want to make sure that it flows together. I want to make sure it has a thesis. It has the key points that I want to talk about, and then I'm elaborating on my points. So I like to try to get that. My pre-writing is usually like that paragraph to kind of help me to focus in on what I'm supposed to be doing, because sometimes it just seems like I can just flow and flow and flow, but is it making sense? So that's one of my goals, to look up tutorials for that and how to effectively write out paragraphs to grab the attention of the reader, as well as allowing my work to flow together. Another thing is to like journal or take notes in what I'm doing. So as I'm writing out, as I'm reading, I want to write out what I'm learning. And then I learned in one of the assignments that I think we had to answer like a question over what we learned throughout the module. If I'm not mistaken, I think I saw that today. So that's pretty good, because I like to take notes, because it helps me to retain what I'm learning if I'm writing out key points. And I like to use like different colored pens and stuff to like really magnify what I'm doing. And then last but not least, I want to be an effective writer for businesses. So I was thinking about going into real estate. So I want to be able to write. My daughter is looking into being a marine biologist, and I know she has to write out different things. So I really want to be able to. I know she has to go to school for herself, but I really want to be able to help her. To be able to write things out. Just being a very good writer, a very good personal vocabulary and different things like that. And like I said, just really knowing how to write those care plans in nursing and to really critically think in my writing and to bring out the best in me. Because I know that sometimes especially myself, I've been in college for so long, that sometimes we kind of know how to weave between things and we get kind of lackadaisical. But I don't want to do that. I really want to be focused and dedicated and really give everything my 100%. So those are my goals. I'm happy to introduce myself and welcome to everybody else, and I'm excited to be successful in this class.